Okay, we have U.S. defenders Tim Ream and Walker Zimmerman.
Michael, can I say something first?
Sure.
Welcome to the Bunn Brothers press conference. The Bunn Brothers.
Welcome to the Bunn Brothers.
A bit of a storm. We were told that you guys weren't consulted about that at all. Is that true? And
yeah, I think, we're huge supporters of women's rights. And I know the post, like I mentioned, we didn't know anything about the post, but we are supporters of women's rights. We always have been. We're, focused a lot on Tuesday from the sporting side as well, So you mentioned as a distraction. I think this is such a focus group on the task at hand. But at the same time, we empathize and we are firm believers in women's rights and support them.
Ron, we'll go next over to Ron.
How to play the game in terms of gamesmanship and stuff like that. How do you prepare yourselves for that?
Like we said, we support women's rights. We always have, we always will. That message will remain consistent. And what we're doing as a team is supporting that while also trying to prepare for the biggest game that this squad has had to date. And so that is, in this moment, our focus. Supporting them, supporting the women's rights, and also preparing for what is, a crucial game for our group.
I just want to point it out that media officer of U.S. national soccer team.
Okay. Yeah, we can't speak for them and their message. We know that they're all emotional. They're going through things right now. They're human. And again, we empathize with that human emotion. So we completely feel for them.
Yeah, the intent of the post was to show support for women's rights. It was meant to be a moment. We made the post at the time. All of the other representations of the flag remain consistent and will continue to. We'll go to, right straight in the middle here.
Could you answer some of the questions that we've heard about the intent of the social media posts, the stance from the U.S. Soccer Federation?
Yeah, I think, our goal is, obviously to win the World Cup. And in order to do that, we have to get to the knockout stages. For us, our knockout game comes one game earlier. And you look around at a lot of different teams and groups, and they're all going into their third game, most of them, with having to get a result. And whether that's a tie or a win, there's going to be pressure, there's going to be a necessity. And for us, that's a win, and we have no problem with that, starting our knockout a little bit earlier.
England and Wales didn't. Are they more dynamic kind of in transition? I mean, what do you see out of them?
You come up against gamesmanship and different styles in CONCACAF all the time, and so you look at every single team in the World Cup. They all have a different kind of style, different ways of gamesmanship, and that's the nature of this sport. That's the nature of our game, and it's not something that you can overly prepare for, but it's an understanding that it's going to happen, and you just have to keep your cool and not let it bother you.
Nancy.
Did it?